What's up, guys? How's it going? This is Shane again from the TwinSunz podcast, bringing you another video here on YouTube. Again, we're just getting started into this whole YouTube thing. So if you guys have any feedback, what you want to see, what kind of content you want, just let us know. We're super open to changing anything or getting feedback from you guys. But today I want to bring you a video following up the video from yesterday with the 3 different decks I'm bringing into Gauntlet. So here I'm actually just going to play one round of Gauntlet and see how it goes. Again, I'm bringing in Daybreak Dragons, I'm bringing in Soraka Kench, and I'm bringing in a Syren Burn deck with Funsmith, Gangplank, and Misfortune. Real fun deck. So I'm 1-0 on the day, so on the round. So we're going to jump into round 2. We're going to see how it goes, and hopefully we get a win. If not, I'll be uploading a loss. So let's see how it goes. All right, let's jump right in. So like I said, loadout. We got Daybreak Dragons, we got Syren Burn, and we got Springs. Curious about those decks. The last video I broke down all 3 and what my strategy is going into this whole thing. So we'll see how it goes. Again, we're planning to ban Ash Sejuani or anything with that style of stuff. If we don't see anything like that, like this case, then we'll ban something else. So this is kind of interesting. I mean, I'm assuming this might be a slightly newer player. He's rocking some weird style decks. So, alright, I'm not sure what he's going to ban. Scouts, I don't have a problem with any of the matchups. This could be slightly annoying, but I'm actually going to go, yeah, we'll go with this. It's between this or Teemo and Sedge, because that can be slightly annoying. So, I kind of predicted in the video yesterday that I think a lot of people are going to ban Springs. Because, Gangplank, Misfortune, people really know how what that does, what kind of burn that is. I'm hoping to catch some people off guard. On top of that, I think Leona Shyvana isn't going to scare a lot of people. People aren't super worried about that deck in general. So I'm expecting Springs to get banned a decent amount. And then, we'll see how it goes. So we're playing into like a Scout-style deck, obviously with a really weird champion outline. Like I said, maybe it's a newer player. I'm not sure. Shyvana's an interesting keep. If I already have Leona, I think I'm just going to keep the Shield Bearer and Leona. I got 3 Shield Bearers. See how this goes. And 2 Leonas. Got an interesting hand, to say the least. I love the crack shot now, man. So strong. We're getting slow played, guys, already. It's going to be a long round. I mean, as far as hands go, this is a weird hand, but it does work. I might not play this on 3 though, because defensive shield bearers are where it's at. Should be getting 3 Nexus damage having a shield bearer left. Don't know if he's missing a 2-drop or just slow playing it. Pretty standard, so you can pull out my shield bearer, get that kill. If he open attacks, if not, I can play another shield bearer as well. Got a lot of Daybreak stuff. So yeah, our 2 matchups are going to be this, and then a Teemo Sejuani that had Trundle and Ezreal in it, I think. That's what the other cards were, which is kind of weird. So we got to win with Daybreak, and then with our Syren Burn. And Syren Burn, I'm decent confidence in. I don't think they have a lot of options for healing in either of these decks, so hopefully that goes alright. Feeling like okay right now. I mean, we're trading slightly, losing some things. We're going to get Leona on board, probably just this turn. Yeah, the stun's not super great with Leona, but you still want to get her out there, and I don't want to put a Priestess out right now and lose a little bit of value. So we'll go with Leona. I think we'll send both here. If he blocks with this, I'll probably silence this, actually. Yeah, I think that's a good silence here. I mean, there is plenty of Hushes that are actually really, really strong against this deck once they actually use things like Riposte and things, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like stopping his tempo there is going to be pretty helpful in the long run. You could have something like a Garen or a Gangplank coming down, or a Quinn even. Alright, so yeah, we'll drop. I think Shield Bearer is the best thing here. Level up Leona. Yeah, feeling alright. Feeling okay going into this. Alright, so he still wants to send just so he gets the 2 Nexus pings off, but it's a free kill for me here. Now my debate here is, do I go a little greedy and single combat the Crackshot Corsair to slow down that? I don't think I do. I think I wait a little bit for that. But we do get a free trade here, which is... He gets the 2 Nexus damage. He's helping trying to level up Gangplank. But, I mean, I don't hate that in general. Now, I could do something like Morning Light. It's a little ballsy. I'm going to play Shyvana first, I think. I could do the stun here. Yeah, the Morning Light would be really solid if it does go off. And see, I'd have to play this before I play Shyvana, if I want to do that style. It would stun both things. He'd have a blocker. So he could punish me with single combat here. He could punish me with a few different things, but we'll go for it. It is using one of my Leonas, so it is a risky play in that sense, but... Like, a single combat would have been slightly punishing, but I still would have had at least to be able to single combat backwards to kill him. So we got both these things stunned, and then we're going to have another drop to deal with, but we have some thick units on board. That doesn't feel as good as when you have, like, a Priestess out, so you get some free cards and things, but it still feels pretty solid. Alright, so he does have 2 units. Shepherd's not super annoying. So we're going to drop a Shyvana here as well, try to get a big attack going. So we'll probably block the Leona, put her back down to 2 health, but she was only at 3, so that doesn't feel that bad. Oh, okay, so he's going to finish off Leona. So finish Leona, and we put him on 4 health, I think. And we still have a board. Yeah, it's not terrible. So if he open attacks, yeah, it's going to do some damage here. Relentless is a little bit late. If he plays a unit... See, now I actually can just drop Eclipse here with the Daybreak, which isn't super useful until I play the Priestess and try to get a unit for 2 cheaper. Or if I draw into a dragon. This does stop the Gangplank attack.
It's our time to shine, Valor.
So you can pull out both my 3/2s. And then he can't really attack after this. He should have actually attacked 1 at a time here. Like, if he's not going to attack here, he should have attacked with 1. I know they were both scouts, but then he gets 2 pings off with Crackshot, so it was a misplay on his part. We do need to kill Gangplank. Leveled Gangplank's going to be a nightmare. This doesn't really help my condition right now. If I play this, it doesn't really do anything for the turn unless I am getting a like 5/5 challenger and also playing that, which I could be. My worry is if I don't attack here with Shyvana, then things could go bad. I think we'll go for it, so if I do get that 5/5, it's huge. Yeah. Yeah, because this is going to cost 3, because remember, we Daybreaked with the Eclipse Dragon, so this is a 3-cost thing, so it saves me enough to single combat on top of that after playing the Warrior, which is very solid. So I still have to worry about, like, Riposte and things like that. Alright, well now I don't. He just straight up remembranced for that much. Okay, so that's pretty annoying in the sense that he can definitely hurt that. So if I attack here, if this thing strikes at all, Shyvana will level, going to a 5/5 and have a +1/+1, which will be a 6/6 on the strike, which could be good. So we'll go with that. Yeah, so he blocks here, but she's going to level when this strikes at all, because it's exactly 7 away. So this will strike, this will level, put me to a 6/6, which is solid. So pretty good trades all around here. Eclipse Dragon is now so thick at 7/7, so it's going to grow. And here, I think I'm actually going to end the turn with a single combat. Just while he has no mana to get around this, I think I need to kill Gangplank here. It's just really his only out right now is Gangplank popping off. So we'll do that. Eclipse Dragon's just growing, 9/3. So we have a rally set up where we can do that. I can rally, get a strafing strike with Shyvana as we go.
We Demacians are no easy prey.
Yeah, I think I'll just rally now. He'll probably pull out my 5/2, which I'll Sharpshite to keep it alive, and then probably pull out his 5/5 or Quinn. It really just depends what card is in his hand here. We have an extra Shyvana, which is good. Yeah, I don't think we can get around that. My attack's going to be huge. Alright, so we're through game 1. So again, how this format works, it's pick three decks, you both ban 1, and then you have to win games with both your other decks. So now I cannot play D&D. I can't play Daybreak and Dragons at all now. So now I am locked into choosing this deck. But again, there's like a 15-second, like, alright, everyone take a breath style thing. Pick phase starts soon. So he can play that deck again, or he can play his other deck that I did not ban, which is like a Teemo Sejuani, Trundle, Ezreal deck. I don't know what's going on there. So I have to play this, so he knows what I'm playing. So I have 2 chances to win with this deck. If I don't win either, he wins the round. If I win 1 game, I win the round. So Daybreak Dragons felt good. I mean, my hand was dying out, but we were both against that. I didn't really see a lot of the hand refreshing cards, and I was a little greedy using my Eclipse Dragon there as a cost reducer, but I knew I was going to get a unit from my 3-drop Priestess. So he's going with his other deck. Make It Rain could be decent if he actually does play Teemo, but he's only, I don't know what's going on with 4 champions, so I'm not going to bank on that. So we're missing a 1-drop, which is kind of rough. So it might be a Yeti deck, I'm not sure. It just has a random Yeti in his hand, I don't know. Yeah, there's my 1-drop. Yeah, I think we just go deckhand here. Keg might get not used, but that's fine.
Can see the Demacian border from here.
I'll pass on this one. There's a possibility I can have MF, so at least this thing doesn't look as good of a blocker. So we're starting to get a lot of hand damage. Yeah, we'll just trade it. Don't want to give him free damage toward leveling anything up. Alright. So he does have a Thermo Beam capable. So just dropping MF is a little sketch. So we're going to drop a Petty Officer with a 1-drop. It's a good 1-drop. That's bad. That is not good. That is a thick Yeti.
No prey, no pay.
Alright, so we are not looking that great right now. Oh, that's really bad too. So we don't have Gangplank even close to leveled or anything along those lines. So we got to start pinging the Nexus at least a little bit here. If we attack here, if he blocks with the Yeti, we at least get the Yeti within to blocking range here. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not looking super great. We did not hit a great curve at all. Counterfeit copies. I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know what's happening. Don't really feel like just playing Gangplank. I'll probably play a Jagged Butcher here, followed by a Boom Crew. Counterfeit copies. I'm getting Yeti'd, which might work. Yeah, so for banning, I was definitely torn between this. I just didn't know really what this deck was, but Sejuani does scare me for both my decks because she can turn off dragons pretty easily. Just Freljord in general scares me for both these decks. But you never know with Anivia Thresh, the other deck that he had. That deck can for sure just go off and heal a ton as well, so... He's taking his time thinking. I'm not sure what the process is here. I mean, if he doesn't have a removal for this or a buff, he can't really attack with the Yeti because I can just get a free trade. I mean, even if he has a buff or something, make him use it. Alright, I mean, that's fine. So if I play a Funsmith here, my next turn can actually be a Funsmith and a Boom Crew. A little cheeky, but it's pretty hilarious. And he's playing an Ezreal after the fact. That is interesting. So we're going to play a Funsmith again. I could have played a Gangplank there. If he said Juani's, it turns off Gangplank. And Gangplank has a good attack here, but he is on turn 6, so he could play a Sedge to stop the open attack with Gang. Or the attack with Gang. We'll just get 2 Funsmiths on board, see if he can remove some of them. If not, he's going to take a lot of Nexus damage with this Boom Crew attack. Back alley Barkeep. So we're definitely playing some straight jank today, guys. So this video will be a little janky. I'm not sure what's going on with what this guy's building. So we can send both of these pretty comfortably. But yeah, I mean, we put the Boom Crew Verky in there. That's 4 damage. We put the Crack Shot. That's 3. So we're doing 7. And yeah, we can send this because, again, we know he's going to get a free kill on the Boom Crew with the 3-2. Alright, so we did 7 damage over the top with 2 Funsmiths. Not bad. We're not close at all to leveling Gangplank, which is still a not good thing. Zap is solid. Again, we have Make It Rain, we have Warning Shot, Get Excited, and Mystic Shot. That's the 3 options that we can pull with Zap. When you have 2 Funsmiths, it's pretty solid. Yeah, I'm going to play Zap just so I have a blocker for Ezreal as well. And we have a 3 damage Warning Shot. Not too shabby. So we got 7 out of hand damage. So we're chilling. I mean, Ezreal's not a problem right now. Call of the Wild. Dude, this guy is going for it. I love this. This is hilarious. Yeah, so he's got back alley Barkeeps coming out. I think we just have to block here. And we want to keep everything else alive. Everything else feels fine. Yeah, it all feels okay. Probably play Gangplank on my turn. We have a Zap attack that does get to just at least put 3 damage on the Nexus with that. Wow, the Syren is interesting. So the Syren will make it so a lot of damage is going through. We're going to go Syren over Gangplank here. Gets us an MF, which is very solid. This card's super underrated. So we can open it. We can attack with just this. Even if he freezes it, right? Yeah, he's going to freeze it. It's great. We don't care. We attack with this thing. We put this in there. It's doing 4 damage with 2 Funsmiths and a Syren out. So we don't care if we're taking 5 on it. Mushrooms or whatever. So yeah, we're putting 4 damage through just because we attacked with it. Doesn't matter what it's doing. That doesn't matter. So we'll attack with both these because we're pretty comfortable with this. Again, we attack here. I'm going to add this in the queue now. He will assign blockers anyway, but he technically wouldn't have to, right? If I attack with just this, it's 2, and then this goes into the queue, and that's 4 damage. So he wouldn't actually have to assign blockers, and you could just accept that. But we're going to put this into the queue as well. So now in the queue, we have 9 skill damage. And there's nothing you can do about that. And then on top of it, we can burst 4 more damage through. So we got plenty of damage going through with the Syren. Syren and 2 Funsmiths. Yeah, it's not bad. Definitely a fun deck. This guy's deck was very odd. I'm not sure what was going on exactly. So this isn't exactly showing the competitive viability of these decks, but it's showing that they can do damage. It was turn 8. We were pushing through lots of damage. I mean, we were pushing through for the first attack that was 4. Second attack it was another 4 plus a 4 from the warning shot plus 5 from the mystic shot. So we were doing 4, 4, 5. So we were pushing through a solid 17 damage on that turn there. So pretty sweet. Pretty sweet style. Yeah, so that's it for the video today, guys. I just wanted to take you through, follow up from the video yesterday where I had, the 3 decks that I was running. I wanted to show you what I was playing, show you the actual gameplay of those decks and how they go. Like I said in the video yesterday, I thought Springs would get banned a lot. Springs is just an annoying deck to play against, right? It's what I piloted to Masters. It's very solid, so I think people don't love playing against that deck. So I thought they would, try to shut that down. And if that's the case, we come in swinging with some Dragons and some Syren Burn. So, yeah, you guys can check out that video. I'll be posting that on YouTube. And, as always, you can follow our podcast. We host a show every week if you're not familiar. And we have cool guests. We've had Swim on. We've had Jeff Hoagland on. We've had plenty of the dev team, Riot Umbridge, Sean Main, the narrative lead, Mel Lee. We've had a ton of people on the show, so it's been really fun. But you can stay tuned to the YouTube as well. We'll be putting out a lot more videos. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace.